Hi guys, my name is Ben,
And I'm Nathan.
and we are back for another pre-match preview of Liverpool versus Aston Villa on, I believe it is, the 5th of July 2020. We're going to be going through our thoughts on Liverpool this season, the champions of the Premier League, our predicted team lineup, and some score line predictions. So if you are going to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, check out fairgrips.com. They sell the best gaming accessories in the market. Check out and use our discount code PREDAVILLA in the description. You will gain 10% off if you use that discount code and save yourself a little bit of money for when the pubs reopen so you can go and buy a face mask. Without further ado, let's just go and get right into it. Nathan, what do you make of Liverpool this season, the Premier League champions of 2019 to 20?
Oh, they are just absolutely amazing. I think they'll do us 5-0. There's no hope going into this game at all, obviously. You know, you got people like Ming saying, "Oh, keep the hope going, keep believing in us." You can't believe when we're playing this poor and we're just about to go against Liverpool. I'm sorry, Liverpool. They've definitely won this fair and square. I've got a lot of respect for them actually. I think it was well deserved. Klopp's done wonders for the club, and if they beat us Sunday, which I just will, just going to beat us, I'm not going to feel bad or anything. I'll just be like, respect.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, since West Ham beat Chelsea the other night, to me, it's practically over now. I think West Ham have saved it. And then even though Watford are only a point above us, I don't see Watford dropping points. So I think it's over now. The idea was that if West Ham weren't going to win that match, the idea would be to keep the goal difference as low as possible against Liverpool. But I don't think that matters anymore because we're 4 goals behind Watford, and I think we're 8 now behind West Ham. So
who
really,
are they playing next?
Who?
Watford. Arsenal.
Watford are playing.
Or is it Arsenal?
I think.
I don't think it is actually.
Who's Watford playing? Chelsea. Watford are playing Chelsea next.
Well, you know, if that's at Chelsea's home.
Well, yeah, but even then, if they get a win and we don't, let's see, because then they're 4 points ahead. West Ham's 3 points ahead. Goal difference will be way too far.
We just got to hope Chelsea win again. Like,
well, yeah,
that was just mad from West Ham. Like, bloody hell, what happened there? Like, but the only thing that we did gain from that night was Bournemouth losing 4-1, I believe.
Yeah,
and that just put us up to
18th.
18th, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a bit of hope. You gotta still think there is still 5 games left, so anything can happen. If we do stay up in goal difference, it is a miracle.
Yeah, I just think goal difference is out the window now. I think it has to come down to points. But we're playing, obviously, the new champions of the Premier League, first time in 30 years. Their first Premier League title, should we say. Was it last night? Last night, as we're recording, Man City spanked them 4-0. They looked absolutely dreadful in that match. So that does mean we are going to get spanked 8-0 on Sunday. I think that's...
Well, I
think it's going to happen. It screams. They play terrible against Man City, so they're going to play absolutely flawlessly against us.
I can't see it being like a high number because when we do lose these teams, it's never like a high number. It's always so like, I mean, the worst
Man City 6-1.
6-1, yeah, but we didn't give them a clean sheet, did we? So we've never had anything as bad as like Watford against Man City, which is 8-0, or 9-0 Leicester City against Southampton, I believe. But
yeah,
you know, if it's 3-0, 2-0, whatever, like, I'll take it. Like, I know I shouldn't even be saying it. A bit weird that I'm saying that. Like me, I'm saying that we're going to lose again.
Yeah.
Like this extravagant, but it's what it is.
I think, although it's vital that it should be a win, or at least a point in this match, I think this is one of the match I can accept as just not going to happen. Because I think, although I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring match, I think Villa will actually be a lot closer than expected. I just
How you
don't
mean?
like. It's going to be a lot closer in terms of the scoreline, in part from an absolute spanking. I
Yeah,
just think it's Liverpool, champions of Premier League champions. I just don't see it happening. They're probably the best team in the world now.
yeah,
Um, and I just think it's one of those we just have to accept and then just move on to Man United, I think, where we're probably done there.
yeah. That's just a loss again.
Yeah.
They've been doing really good.
So I don't really care what's going to happen on Sunday because honestly, it's not the fact that nothing we won't get anything from it because we could. It's just so unlikely that's going to happen.
It's one of them. Like if we could, there is that little 1% chance that we actually could get something. Like this has happened before. 3-0 Watford against Liverpool.
Yeah.
That did happen. So it could happen. Dean said that the lads feel more refreshed than when we originally started against United. So that's something else to think about. If we did get these 3 points, which it won't happen, it'd be an absolute miracle. Like we would, where would we even be?
We wouldn't change. We'd be 18th.
Would we?
Yeah, because West. Oh, yeah, what was?
I swear.
Well, no. Either way, we'd be 17th because West Ham's goal difference is better than ours. So.
Oh yeah.
It really doesn't matter. It's just I just don't know really again what to expect from this match, but I just don't think it's going to be anything special.
Well, when we watch it, well, it's not like we're against Wolves when we're like, oh, we could actually get something. I'm not going. I don't think anyone's going to go into this like, yeah, we could actually get something from this. I think everyone's sort of just been like, yeah, this is another loss. I don't really mind. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to feel bad when we lose. Like, because I know how good Liverpool are. They are a massive, great team. And, yeah, we just crap. That's all I can say. Like, this season's been really crap for us. We're not even competing against the likes of Southampton, not even really Watford, I don't think at the moment.
I think that's the annoying thing. We've seen teams this season come back from big defeats, like the Southampton 9-0, like Watford losing.
Yeah.
Not losing 2 of their managers. They've managed to bounce back in form. But the thing about us is we've never done that. You know, every team this season could say they've done something. You know, Norwich have managed to be top 6 teams. Bournemouth have managed to do it. Norwich, Watford have had a comeback. Southampton had a comeback. Honestly, we haven't done anything this season. And that's why it feels so rubbish, because it's the fact that...
The only thing you can say is the Carabao Cup, but that's not the season.
Yeah,
the only thing from the season, Man United, I'd say.
Well, yeah, but even then, the Carabao Cup, we knew we weren't going to win that.
No, it was
just one of those things that he probably put a bit too much more effort into rather than the league.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that this season we've done nothing. The wins we have got have really been of nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and then
it's been a long time since the win.
Yeah, come next season, if we are in the Championship, you know what I mean? We're losing our best players. We're going to be seeing a whole different Villa than we've seen for the past, I think, since 2015. It's going to feel very different. You just don't know what to expect from it. But as I said, I'd like to think we'll still stay up this year. But I think either way, I think Grealish is off. As I said, I think Grealish is off. I think Mings is off. I think McGinn's off. It's just going to be a whole different Villa team. But
I mean, there is positives. Like for our channel, I don't know if we've said this on the channel. If we do go down, we will be going to at least some other games. Birmingham City, definitely, because who wouldn't want to go there? I actually haven't been to a game against Birmingham City. So have you?
No.
So that'll be the first for us. There is positives for us to take from this, but I'd rather us stay up and just keep doing this and go down. But there's going to be a lot of change whether we stay up or not. Changes if we stay up. New manager, I'd say new defence. Not, I don't know about attacking, but new wingers too. Just new everything. Obviously, we've got this new sponsor, Kazoo. So whether that is, I just still don't really know. It's something to do with cars, I believe.
Yeah.
If we go down, I think we've said this on the channel. Jota's going to be our new Jack Grealish. I hope he does anyway.
Did you see Did you see in the news they were talking about him a little bit more recently because of him reportedly rejecting a move away to Celtic and loan moves to Fulham and Nottingham? I think that really says a lot about him for somebody that's given no chance for two players that have been one of the more poorer players of this season. And I think it's a chance. It's just something to give him a chance. Just keep switching it around. But speaking of players, we'll move on to our predicted team lineup. Formation-wise, I'm going to go with a 5-3-2 simply because I think their front three will just demolish our defence. So ideally, the more back, the better. So
before we do this, do you think we're going to start with a 4-3-3? Or
no?
Yeah, me too.
He can't.
You can't do that this time. Got to try at least.
So in goal, I think we can agree both on Reina now.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the time's now for Reina. I think the experience needs to come in again. But hopefully he will not make the same mistake as Aston.
I'm not going off experience for this. I'm just saying, it's a definite loss. We might as well just see how he is now. Test him out. So the last few games, we could be like, oh yeah, we got Reina. He could be way better than Nyland right now. Obviously, Nyland hasn't had his great games, but yeah, definitely start him at Liverpool because it's one of them games we know we're going to lose. So just test him out.
Yeah. On the left, since Matt Target is out, they don't know how long.
Yes.
They don't know how long it's.
Yes.
But I think we can agree with Neil Taylor.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
I think since he came on in the Wolves game, he did look pretty decent. To be fair.
Yeah.
In terms of three centre halves, I'm going to go with House on the left, Engels in the middle, and Konza on the right.
He won't do that though.
He won't do it because he's put a lot of money in Mings. But for me, Mings has probably been, I don't want to say the worst player in the defence this season, but I'd say he's probably second worst.
Who's the first worst?
Engels. Maybe. I could say Konza, but I don't think
it's hard to say, isn't it?
I'd say House out of all of them's been the best this season. I think he's looked
best
really good.
Start back to the Premier League, I'd say definitely.
But I think Mings has been the problem in defence as of recently. I don't think he's really a leader. I think there is an attitude problem with him. And I think it's showing now. And I think giving the switch, put Engels back in, trying and refreshing that defence. On the right, do we go with Gilbert? Do we go with Elmo? Who would you choose?
Well, where the hell is Gilbert?
I don't know. Hopefully he's going to be in contention. He should be in contention for this game. So I'm going to say we go with Gilbert just for that pace and a bit of a better attack. So if we're not going to get it from Neil Taylor, it needs to come from at least one of the other side. So put Gilbert up there. He's got a bit of pace. Games. He's had some good games. He's had some poorer games. He's been a bit, I don't want to say poor, but more so average. But I guess it's just finding his feet. Considering he was signed in the January transfer window last season in the Championship, and to be instantly put into a relegation scrap in the Premier League, I think it's one of those that you just need to give it a bit more of a time, maybe another season too. So I'm going to say Gilbert just for the pace and the attacking ability that he possesses. In the three midfield, I think a holding player of Douglas Luiz, as we both said, best player this restart. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Really solidified in that midfield. really shoring it up, giving some creativity to our attacking part of the game plan, and really just looking the player that we signed for. The two attacking midfielders I'm going to go for Grealish and McGinn, maybe.
Do you know what? I'd start in the Camber this time because I
Really?
feel like because it's when we I don't know if it was Wolves. Was it Wolves that he came on?
Which,
Like
go
I
on.
forgot. Right. Basically, like I feel like he's someone. He just makes the bench looks really stronger when we bring him on. I do feel like we have more chances. Like, and then you got the Camber, like that bit of I don't know how to say it, like we've got two great players in that section of the field, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
McGinn and the Camber, they both do like everything you want them to do. McGinn seems to put a bit more in, but he hasn't been doing it much, like so far. But because like when we've been talking about it, like when McGinn comes off for Nakamba, we're like, well, where's the goals going to come from? But if it's the other way around, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
So like McGinn,
would you have Nakamba opposite Louise, or would you start him behind Louise, or one
I'd have him opposite him.
opposite him? So you'd probably go for a 5-2-1-2.
Yeah, that
Okay,
actually could work.
different. I'd go with Louise in that role. I'd keep Nakamba off until. Well, I don't think it really matters if Nakamba really needs to come on for this game because I think we're going to concede goals.
I'm just thinking, let's just try something new for this game because we're not going to lose. Let's see what works.
Yeah. And then in two, just behind the front two, Grealish and McGinn, for me at least.
Yeah.
The two most disappointing players so far. Grealish's form has just dipped again. McGinn's really.
I don't care if it goes.
I think I was saying to my dad recently because obviously we've been on about Villa legends over recently, and now I don't see really anybody in the squad being one, even Grealish.
Yeah.
The fact that he's been looking for a house in Manchester recently
says a lot.
Yeah, and I said if it comes out that before the end of the season he's confirmed a signing to a new team like Manchester United, I think that's not only ruins him. No, it's such a shame.
Yeah,
It's such a shame that he's done that. I think that's really a disrespectful thing because I think for somebody who goes on about I'm a young Aston Villa fan. The fact you make that decision before the end of the season suggests to me that you had no faith in us. No faith in us when we could have still stayed up, and that you never really cared about the team. But it's saying that you can excuse it simply because he is a good player and he's just playing around a load of crap. So it's like you got to look at this both ways. But I think it would be really shallow of him to do that before the end of the season.
You know what I think?
What?
I think he's meant to be a Villa fan, and now he's got it in his head that he could potentially be going to Man United, which is basically it is done. Man City, of course, is a possibility. He's not thinking about keeping us up anymore. He's just thinking about, I could be one of these players now. So it's like, I'll just get this out of the way. Next season, I'll be up there. But I don't think it's going to work out for him. I don't think he will.
I think with Man City now selling Sane, I think I don't want to say it's looking more likely, but I think out of the two Manchester clubs, I really want to be surprised if Man City is the one he chooses, considering although they're not going to have Champions League football for this season and maybe the next, he's going to a team that is the second best club in the world right now, compared to a Man United team that might challenge for Champions League, but might also be in Europa League again. So it's really a choice from there. But hopefully them two will finally show us something, show us that they're worth these big price tags. And then in the two central roles, I think we can agree on Davis and Samatta again.
Yeah.
I know I slated the two up front, saying it somehow doesn't work, but I think that's just they're two two different players. They've all we've got really, and I think they do good jobs, and I think they can provide for us. And I'd like to think that we're going to see something from Samatta and Davis in this game, and I do believe that. We'll move on to score predictions then. What do you think is going to be the outcome?
Oh, right. So the last game we had against them was 2-1 to them.
Yeah.
Looked like a fairly good game. Obviously, Trezeguet got that goal.
Yeah, we were 10 minutes away from winning.
Yeah. But a prediction for this game, they don't really need to do anything to us.
I don't. It's as I said to you, they can still go for the 100 points. I think. How many games they've got left? I think they're on 86 points, and they've still got 4 or 5 games left. It's still a possibility. But watching that Chelsea, it's hard to say. I think they're playing against.
To be honest.
Yeah, they're playing against a much weaker team, so I don't think they need to play the best team possible.
Yeah.
They got smashed by City, so they could come out as really aggressive and just smash us 8-0. They could be that same team that we see Man City and we could escape something. I really don't know, but I'm going to go with...
They might just give us a crap team.
I'm going to go with 2-1 again to Liverpool. I think out of all the performances, I think this one will look the best. And I think we will take the lead again. But I just think it's going to be one of those where the quality will outshine us.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What you saying?
Right, so if they give us... Because I feel like they're going to rest some of their great players after that game with Man City. I don't know why. But I don't think it really makes a difference with the crap team we've got now. So from a Villa fan's point of view, I'd probably say 2-1. Realistically, 3-1 to them. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Is there anything else you want to add on this preview, Nathan?
It's just been a hell of a season for us. I do feel like it's ending, but it's not really my fault. I'm feeling like this. If we're getting some wins, like say for Man United, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, then I'll be like, do you know what? If it comes to the last game, I do feel confident. But right now, I'm just feeling like it is over. But
I think after taking some time out from the Wolves game, watching the West Ham against Chelsea, I feel like it's one of those where, although we may be going down, it's going to suck because it's the fact that a year ago I said it. The fact that we could be throwing away the Premier League for a manager that isn't that great. I think I'm more accepting of the manager now. I still think a lot of stuff has been his problem. I think there has been times he definitely should have gone. But I think overall it really wasn't his fault. I think more so than anything, it just comes down to the players that we've had just not turning up, not being good enough. And I think the players that we have signed have just been poor for player recruitment. So I'd like to think that if we are going to go down, at least Smith then is going to get the proper chance to work with the players that he wants and we're actually going to see.
If he got the players himself, it would be so much better. It would be like the new Wilder. But it's just so sad. I do remember the Championship, that 10-game run.
I think that's what sucks. That's what sucks about it. We could be going into another 3-4 years of Championship. But it's as I said. But it's as I said to you previously, not long ago. It always felt like we were a season or two out still from coming up, and I think that has somehow had some effect in what's happened this season. I do think we've come up too early, not ready. And we're just essentially thrown into the deep end a little bit too quick. Not taking the time as much as we'd like. But it's, as we say every game, they've just got to turn up. They've just got to put some fight in. And we've just got to hope for the best for the boys.
We need some older players.
Yeah. We need big boys.
We need Snodgrass waiting on the weather.
Oh, no, no.
I'm joking, not him.
That's going to wrap up this pre-match preview for Liverpool vs Aston Villa. If you did enjoy this, obviously, please leave a like, subscribe to us, follow us, and comment on our social pages if you enjoy these videos, and whatever else you want to see. Keep your eyes peeled. We have a special video coming out soon.
It's very lovely.
It is a very lovely video. We hope you do enjoy it. As we
Can't
have
wait more.
as we have mentioned in previous videos, we did have a like goal of 10 likes. We have now reached it, but we have come to the agreement, I believe. We will be filming that special video at the end of the season, as it only makes sense, so we can give you a proper detailed analysis of every match and everything that's come out from the 2019 to 2020 season. But without further ado, I've been Ben, he's been Nathan, up the Villa with the pride of Villa. We'll see you later, boys.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.